Hey, expert investors, Paul here. We're just snuggled up tight this morning. I'm just putting the finishing touches on our part two of the Survive and Thrive webinar. So if you were on it a couple weeks ago, we did part one and we were talking about what you needed to do to survive. We talked about deferring mortgages and how to communicate with your tenants before April 1st. So now that April 1st has come and gone, we want to make sure that you know exactly what to do, the exact steps on what to do if your tenants cannot or will not pay their rent. Either way, if you're not getting paid, we want to give you the exact steps on what to do. And to do that, we're bringing on, one of my favorite paralegals to give you those exact steps straight from the horse's mouth. I'm not an expert. She is an expert, and I want you to hear it directly from her, and you can ask questions directly also. Second, with all the benefits that have been announced from the Canadian government, I'm bringing on one of our accountants to give us some clarity on which benefits you might qualify for, and more importantly, how to have the conversation with your tenants so you can tell them exactly what they qualify for so they can get the help they need to pay the rent. So this is the chicken and the egg scenario. You need to know both of these things. And if your tenants did pay the rent this month, they might not next month. So don't wait. Get the information you need. Get the ammunition you need, and we'll be ready for May 1st and June 1st and July, and who knows where this goes. And then let me just scroll down here. I want to just make sure we're going to cover all the things you're going to learn. Let's see. We talked about the accountant. We talked about the paralegal, and my big thing is we're going to cover the 3 steps I'm giving to my closest investors on how to, we're going to cover the 3 steps I'm giving to my closest investors on how to monetize or profit from this scenario. And that sounds crazy, but I want you to know that there's going to be opportunity out there, and we're not fear mongers. We're simply opportunists. And if you're in a position to thrive, if you have the capital, you have the financing, if your work is unaffected by this, then you may be in a position to thrive. And there's a 3-step system I have that works like magic. And as long as you're prepared, the deals will come and you'll be able to take advantage. But if you don't prepare ahead of time, the deal's going to come and you won't be ready and it's going to pass you by. So make sure you get on the webinar. There will be recorded. So register, and we can always send you the recording later, and there will be lots of assets to give up. I'm going to give you a link to this registration page where you can register, and we'll see you Thursday at noon.